Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmerced.com. And what I want to talk about today is that libertarians don't want anything. Okay? One of the pet peeves I've had recently is people going, well, libertarians don't support this. Libertarians don't want that, or libertarians are against that. Libertarians aren't against anything, they aren't for anything. Okay? In the sense, are libertarians for or against a universal basic income? They're neither. Okay? What libertarians are against is government necessarily taking everyone's income and redistributing it, per se. Okay, but if people wanted to voluntarily get together, pool their income, and then distribute it evenly, that's on them. They can do that. They can voluntarily do that. If people want to do that with healthcare, a lot of these things actually already do happen. It's called the financial industry, where a lot of people are contributing to a bank, an insurance company, etc., and that money is being redistributed in a sense. It's just being done voluntarily. That's all libertarians care about in essence. It's not about what you want the world to be or what does it take to make that world. It's how you do it and who does it. Okay? In the sense that the world can be anything from a libertarian perspective as long as people choose to participate, because when people choose to participate, there's what's called accountability. Okay? It's like a relationship. If you're entering a relationship with somebody, because it's a choice, you try hard to produce value for that person you're in a relationship with. You try to look good. You try to be nice to them. You try to buy them presents. Why? Because you want them to continue to choose to be with you, because it's a choice. Okay? And vice versa. So you continue to attempt to provide each other with value, because it's a choice. The minute you see where one person begins to lose the feeling that it's a choice, that it's voluntary, that's when you start seeing abuse in relationships. Because the other person starts to feel and understand that the other person is not going to leave because they've forgotten that it's a choice. Okay? So if you take a look at most abusive relationships, it often comes down to the person being abused has forgotten that they can choose to walk away, or feel that they cannot choose to walk away. And then the relationship becomes abusive because the other person can get away with it. This is what happens when you start making relationships and arrangements non-voluntary. Okay, the person who's holding the cards can just basically make the relationship abusive. And this is what happens. So it's not that, again, we see this with insurance, we see this with banks, we see this, we see all sorts of different arrangements we do to mitigate the risks in our lives, to benefit the people around us, or that just vicariously benefit the people around us. And we choose to be in them, and because of that, all these institutions we work with try to find ways to make what they offer better for us and better for everybody else within these transactions. While when government acts as sort of the insurance company as an example, it's always about mitigating their risk. I was like, okay, we're going to cover your risk, but we're going to put all these rules. And because as the costs mount up, they just become more and more interested in mitigating that cost without any kind of feedback to sit there and figure out where does that line get drawn, because I can't walk away and choose a different insurance provider. I can't walk away and choose someone else to do my unemployment insurance. I can't choose someone else to do my deposit insurance. So I'm just stuck with the rules as they are and the costs as they are. Now, me as a consumer at a bank may not be the person directly paying for the deposit insurance, but somebody is. And that's affecting decisions that they're making, affecting the way all these decisions get made. Okay, so it's about process. Libertarianism is about how do we achieve. Okay, it's kind of like dieting. Okay, if I were to just take a bunch of steroids, I can get buff real quick. Okay, but it's not sustainable, and there's very unintended consequences because I took that shortcut. But if I eat healthy, work out, okay, it'll take me longer to get there, but when I get there, it'll be sustainable because there's a learning process and developing the discipline, learning how to eat healthy, how to exercise, and that learning process is what makes positive changes sustainable. Okay, the problem is, that's a tough message to sell. Libertarians are like the dietitian. We're telling you how to live that healthy lifestyle so that way it can be a sustainable, healthy lifestyle, but no one wants to be told that they have to eat healthier and work out more. Okay? So libertarians are like dietitians. It's not about where you're going, it's about how you get there. Okay, because how you get there will determine the quality of the end result. So you can be a libertarian who wants all sorts of progressive things and egalitarian views on how the world will look like at the end. You just don't want to force it on people. You just don't want to use government to make the relationships and arrangements to get there involuntary. You could be someone who is not that, who wants very, very, set social institutions and definitions of, gender, family, all these things. And, but you want that to happen because people chose that, not because people were forced into that. So it always comes down to choice, because choice allows accountability, allows us to hold each other accountable and discover what works and what doesn't work. And when we get there, it may take a little longer, but when we get there, we learned and it sticks around and it's better. That's what libertarian is about. It's about how we accumulate knowledge. It's about the process of how we improve the world and move towards where we're going. So libertarianism isn't about not helping other people or about people just, not having to worry about everybody else. What you feel is your moral responsibility is on you. And if you feel that something is the moral responsibility of others, it's up to you to convince them that that's the case. And again, in that process, we learn. And when we learn, we grow. And when we grow, we thrive, we survive, and we all live happy lives. So thank you very much. My name is Alex Merced from alexmerced.com. If you've enjoyed my videos, please consider becoming a patron over there at patreon.com to help, just basically fund the cost of what I already do and basically give me the ability to do more in bringing the message to more people. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, the podcasts, like the Facebook page, and thank you very much for everything. You guys have been great. Thank you very much.